Yo, what's the bow, man? 888, peace and prosperity. Oasis. Yeah, see me. We back in this motherfucker. You heard me. What's good with the tribe, man? Bro, that bitch busting so fucking hard, dog. That bitch reminded me when I was a jit, bitch. I used to get frozen cups. I used to get the pina colada flavor. And I ain't even know, bro. I walked in the store. I was like, I'm going to grab that bit. I don't know. Something about that bit hit my mind. I don't know. I just saw coconut juice. I was on pulp. I was like, fuck it. Then when I got to the register, I saw with the pina colada. I was like, something about that bit going to hit. Man, I hit that bit. I swigged that bit back. That bit went, wow. Heard my inner child screaming like something was wrong with that boy. You hear me? Man, listen, tribe, what's good? This for the chosen ones, man. If you ain't on this type of time, then, you know what I'm saying? Clock out, bitch. You hear me? What's down with y'all, man? I'm gonna give y'all some time to like, share, comment, subscribe, get in this bitch. You hear me? Man, listen, dog. Hey, when you the shit, don't you get flies? When you got that life force essence, don't they got mosquitoes? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when you eat, don't you get a waiter? You know what I'm saying? Don't you got the other table watching your fucking food? You know what I'm saying? Bro, motherfuckers is energy vampires, dog. I remember a bit, I think it was maybe like 2-3 months ago, bitch. I was working at Belongo Bay, right? Little resort type hotel type restaurant type shit, you feel me? Excursion type shit, you did. So, man, I was getting off and shit, and my manager was telling me, he was like, yeah, bro, I'm off tomorrow, but do you come in tomorrow? And I was like, nah, man, I'm off, you hear me? Even though, nigga, you the one that made the fucking schedule, bitch. She won't play mind games, but another form of fashion of how they try to energy harvest, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking out the establishment, you know what I'm saying? It's this little white lady and shit. She probably got about maybe like a couple days left to live, bro. Like, she was damn near fucking folded up. Bed was looking like Queen Elizabeth, maybe plus 20 years, you hear me? On God, bro. So I'm leaving and shit. Little do my manager know, because my manager know I just got into it with one of the fuck niggas in the back. I put the nigga in this place, you hear me? So the nigga told HR created a whole scenario and situation when this bitch ass nigga was a nigga that started with me, but I gotta be the nigga at the finish line, always. So I'm already like, bro, I'm about to get up out this bitch. I'm not even about to stay in this bitch because y'all lame. I can't be around this type of energy, lame ass people, and y'all gossip too much. You know what I'm saying? I could have at least one headphone in, but bro, I'm not trying to hear that. Even if I don't hear it with my ears, bro, I could feel it through my body as my body filtering energy. And I'm not trying to filter y'all fucking energy, bro. Chosen ones. They gonna try to harvest off you, bro. You don't realize how many people live off you, bro. Literally. I'm not trying to be braggadocious or none of this shit, bro, but chosen ones. You don't know how many people worship you. You don't know how many people pray to you, send gratitude your way. You don't know how many people fucking, you know what I'm saying, praying that God take your ass out, praying on your downfall too. You hear me? So the same way you got people in your corner, you got motherfuckers trying to corner you too. You hear me? So look, peep this shit all right. So I'm walking out the establishment, and this old lady, dog, I promise you, bro, she probably got like, God forgive me, I ain't even trying to be bad, evil, or nasty or nothing, but I promise you, the bitch probably had like 96 hours left to live, bro. I mean, she was cane shaking, back breaking. You hear me? And she just looked like she was done. She was like, look, I'm walking past my manager after we got done joking and shit. You hear me? This old lady gonna say, oh, how young is he? Where's he going? How long will he be here? How long have he been working here? Ooh, how old is he? Just like, Like, bitch, you ever saw that look in Cookie Monster's eye when he saw some cookies? That's how that bitch was looking at me. I was like, oh no. And I was sitting in my head, I was like, see, if I was damn, it's fucking fight, tear my legs up. I was like, bro, if I was in a mind frame of scarcity, anybody that was in a mind frame of scarcity, dog, they will go ahead and sleep with that old ass woman, bro, on some nasty shit. I was like, I couldn't do it, bro. I mean, to each his own, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I like older women over younger women, bro. But but ain't nobody trying to. But I'm not trying to taste no Bengay, bitch. I'm not trying to taste no baby powder, bitch. I'm not trying to taste no arthritis medicine, bitch. If I put your nipple in my mouth, you heard me? You lick that bit nipple, bitch. Teeth turned brittle as a bitch. You heard me? Bitch, you done aged about 40 years old, bitch. You heard me? And I was like, man, she think I'm a low vibrational, scarcity ass motherfucker, bitch. You see me in a job working, bitch. You ain't see me on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? You maybe you would have thought you had a better opportunity that way, but I'm working, bitch, independently. That means it may take me longer to get where I gotta go because I'm not taking no shortcuts. I'm not scamming. You hear me? And when it comes to the Most High, I'm not damning. You feel me? So that's my example, dog. How they gonna try to come and fucking energy harvest, bro. If you a real live chosen one, bro, look. One time, dog, I was in, what was that this time? I was in OKC in this homeless shelter, right? When I walked in this homeless shelter, bro, everybody was asleep. Everybody was laying down. It was quiet. Lights was off, right? When I got in that bitch, dog, everybody started to get up. Everybody started to wake up. And then when I went, like, so the building was like this, right? This is the beginning of the building, and this is like the back of the building, right? So I got from the beginning of the building, I had my little cover and shit. I walked all the way to the back in the corner, and then when I sat there, bro, everybody fucking woke up. Everybody was lit. And then one of the homies, you heard me, he was like, hey, bro, you one of them, huh? I know it. You one of them. I know you one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because before you walked in here, bro, everybody was going to sleep. And as soon as you got in here, not everybody up and nobody could go to sleep. They even cut the lights back on. Everybody got the talking and shit. I mean, bro, it was like maybe 11 at night, man. Niggas was knocked out. You feel me? And the only reason why I went to the homeless shelter, bitch, because it was cold as a bitch. Cold as a bitch. It was playing hard with heart, you hear me? So I was like, fuck, I know it, you hear me? So boom, dog. I go walk in the corner and shit. One of the homies come over there and he was like, yeah, bro, you an amplifier, bro. You a battery, bro. You like the shit that keep the matrix alive type shit. You feel me? And I was like, what you mean? He was like, bro, I know people like you. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you walk through the town and shit, bro, you sit and you shake all the radio stations and you make the lights flicker and shit. Like, bro, I'm somewhat like you, but I ain't as strong as you, bro. But you so strong, bro. You didn't woke everybody up. I swear to God, I was so tired. But when you came in here, I woke the fuck up. And I was like, damn, that shit crazy. You feel me? And then I was like, man, that shit wild, bro. And then ever since I met dude, we chopped it up and shit, you know what I'm saying? Every time I come to the homeless shelter and shit, we'll chop it up. He'll put me on game about different shit. And he was like, yeah, bro, you know, the bees and different animals, they see different frequencies and stuff like that. Do you get interactions and stuff with a lot of bees and high vibrational animals and all insects? I was like, hell yeah, bro, this shit crazy. How you know all this shit? He was like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. I be on this type of shit, bro, but I ain't meet nobody like you in a minute. I was like, man, that shit crazy, but I'm not trying to be braggadocious or be entitled or, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. Man, I kid you not, dog. I left that bitch. And then something that I noticed, bro, chosen ones. This is how you know you got the fucking energy, bro. If you go to an establishment or a job, dog, that motherfucker gonna always get way more motherfucking business than it had when you even stepped in that bitch, before you even got hired. You understand what I'm saying? And if that business did you shitty and you ain't do no fuck shit in that bitch, but you played it smooth, like this is what I say, dog. The Most High rewards us 100,000 times over if we move righteously. But if you do some shit, whether you get out of pocket in any manner, anybody, physically, spiritually, mentally or physically, any one of those bodies could throw off your incomings. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to still smooth out and put out the same energy. You ain't supposed to match these niggas' energy. I know a lot of people be like, nah, match their energy. Treat them the same way you treat them. No, bro. That's not how it go. If you dealing with some shitty ass motherfuckers, leave they shitty ass where the fuck they gonna be at, because they shitty ass energy can only acquire and obtain and open doors for them wherever the fuck they at. You know what I'm saying? Your energy, you got the keys to all doors, bro. You can go to heaven, you can go to hell, you can go wherever you want. It's all on the path you gonna take. You know what I'm saying? And bro, your energy is loud, bro. Your energy is lit. Like I had one of my older yads told me one time, we was laying in the bed and shit, about to go to sleep. She had work the next day. But my ass, you know what I'm saying? When I'm with somebody I fuck with, I like you, I love you, I honor you, I respect you, I appreciate, love you, I'm grateful that I got you in my life, bitch, I can't shut the fuck up. Especially if you're an entrepreneur, or you a business person, or you got your own shit going, I can't shut the fuck up. Because I can amplify your shit. Like whatever you got going, bro, I got a $1 billion mind. So all I could do is throw $1 million ideas at you. All you could do is either cash out or say I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Either cash out or throw that shit in the wishing well. I'm never here to tell nobody what to do or to push my way of life on anybody. You hear me? But hey, bitch, I'm not gonna be no negative sign. I'm gonna be either multiplication or addition. What the fuck you talking about? Or I might be some exponents. But bitch, I'm not about to be no division or no subtraction unless we pulling the weeds out of our garden. But anyway, you hear me? You gotta realize, chosen one, you shake the fucking atmosphere, dog. You get a lot of views, bro. You understand what I'm saying? That's why a lot of dudes, even your manager, females, if you a female, you know what I'm saying, vice versa, you understand how I'm delivering this shit. We're on the interstate of abundance. But that's why whenever you come in the building or you at work or you somewhere, they always trying to wrestle with you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to have an energetic fucking wrestle match. You heard me? Like, their energy is bigger than yours or more than yours. And that's why whenever you working at your job and you a chosen one, you getting harassed and you getting gang stalked by the whole staff. Because they need everybody they could get to try to mash their energy against yours. 10,000 gonna fall by our left and 100,000 gonna fall by thy right. Y'all ain't see me. You hear me? Listen, bro. It was a lot of relationships you was in. The man ain't give a fuck about you. He just needed your energy. He just wanted your energy. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm going to give you an example, right? I could go wherever I want, when I want, how I want. But I can't be stupid about it, and I got to be smart. And I got to realize it's a time and a place for everything, right? So I used to take certain people with me that I know that was not flexible mentally. Like, you know how Bruce said, move like water? Well, bitch, maybe I'm Earl. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I used to bring certain people with me and we used to go places and they used to throw my whole energy off, throw the whole atmosphere off, throw the whole function off, right? And before I used to bring certain people with me to certain locations, I used to tell them like, hey, bro, you got to come in here like this, come in here like that. You can't come in here like that. You can't come in here like with this. You can't come in here with that type of energy, bro. You got to switch it up. And if you really don't got much going on, just sit back and enjoy yourself and watch, bro. But don't come in here disrupting the energy because it's a specific type of energy. And I noticed, I was like, bro, I can't keep on constantly giving. Ah, shit. Fucking fire I got down here. Tearing my feet up, man. I said, I can't keep on constantly giving motherfuckers prep talks on how to be in environments that the Most High open doors for me when the devil shut them for them. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, sheesh. It ain't my fault, you hear me? You enjoyed yourself, but you ain't enjoy yourself like I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I had this one little ass. She always used to tell me like, damn, Vabo, I wish I had the same confidence you did. I wish I had the same confidence you do. I'm like, you do. And the more you vibe with me, bitch, the more you fuck with me, the more you honor me, the more you gonna have it. But the more she started to get that confidence, she did not gain the principalities and the principles. You understand what I'm saying? And the dedication and determination to make the right choices, chances, and changes with that confidence. Because if you don't guide and utilize your confidence in a righteous way, it turns to arrogance and pride. You understand what I'm saying? It rot. it's a certain time that fruit, aka that fruit of confidence, must sit on that antenna. You understand what I'm saying? Must sit on that stem because it could rot. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain time. You dig? So boom, you gotta realize, hey, bro. I don't even know if you noticed this, bro. As a chosen one, sit in a small compressed area and just relax and breathe. Feel your fucking energy, and then you gonna feel what other people feel, bro. Like, excuse me, y'all. See, it's raining out here, and sheesh. See, like I said, it ain't that bad, bro. But I gotta get a couple more torps. I gotta get 2 torps, 1 big ass torp, 1 little small torp, and I'm gonna get like some garbage bags so I can seal the rest of this shit up. Cause as you see, I don't got no water dripping in on me, but it is dripping like on my porch area. You see right there? For everything that's inside my box, I'm straight. I ain't get wet yet. I ain't gonna get wet. But I just wanted to get back on what we were talking about. You feel me? Sit in a small ass compressed place and you gonna feel your energy. And you gonna be like, damn, that's how the fuck I feel? Like, sheesh. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, one day I was sitting in the smallest area. I was sitting in the closet, right? And then one day I was like, damn, that's how I feel to feel my energy? Damn. Nigga, I'm not gonna even lie to you, nigga. One day, nigga, it was dark as hell. And I was walking and my shadow came on the wall. And I saw my shadow and I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn. I was like, hey, that nigga scared me too. And I was like, hey, bitch, that's just my shadow. And I was like, nah, I see why when I be, before I even walk in a building or some shit, I got people jumping up, conversations ending, people turning their heads. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, your energy so loud as a chosen one. This is how I know, bro. I be on the fucking bus, dog, the light rail, the train. They could have cars on the highway driving alongside me, bro. I swear to God, these niggas don't have no Teslas, but they shit driving automatically. And they just staring at me, just looking. And I'm like, damn, that's why you be having everybody eyes on you, bitch. You hear me? Because your fucking energy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. It was some days, bro, I was stank, I was trifling, I was down bad. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're gonna be like, Vavo, you gotta tighten up, bro. You gotta do better. But some days I was stank, I was trifling, I was down bad because that's my leave me the fuck alone. That's my get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go in the grocery store and shit, motherfuckers be all up your ass, all in your face and shit. I be like, damn, bitch. You hear me? If I hit you with one of those, I can't even hit it right now. Try to hit a nigga with one of them in the fucking line one time. Motherfucker got closer to me, asked to pay for my groceries. I said, God damn. You know? And another thing, dog, okay, you are connected to source, right? So anybody that look out for you, then source is gonna boomerang something to them in the long run in some type of form, fashion, or manner. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people like to look out for the chosen ones. And that's another reason why you can't accept gifts from everybody, because they know what they doing, whether you know it or not. They like, yeah, I'm not strong enough to get to the Father myself, so let me go through the son. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bitch, you go straight to God like I do. What's your problem? You hear me? You got the same mouth like I do, but you rather utilize your mouth for gossip instead of gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why you got to take care of your energy, protect your energy, go into the environments that reciprocate your energy. Even though, bro, I'm going to be honest, I done been all over the world and shit, bro. It ain't even an environment. The chosen ones make the environment. There is no environment that I ain't gonna lie, they do have environments that have the potential that you are at. And that is the ley lines, and that is the spiritual places, or the places that has high energy, like Arizona type shit, or the Joshua tree, Australia, you know what I'm saying? Places like that. where the energy is high and it's fluctuating. You can't be in low vibrational places and shit. I'm realizing it now, like where I'm at right now, bro. I'm in a low vibrational place. I can't be here. I'm not gonna be here for too long. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, why the fuck I just built this little pallet house? Well, bitch, it only cost me like $30, $40, and it was a nice project, you know. And I did need to get the fuck out the rain, as you can see. But I'm like, to be honest, bro, I need to get to a place where it got way more sun. Cause it been depressing as fuck out here. The fucking rain, bro. It's raining all day, every day. If it ain't raining all day, every day, it's on and off. It got heavy cloud. But also, it's cause these hoes playing with harp too, and I know that. But yeah, man, you even gotta watch your environment, bro. Because the environment can be so parasitic, so low vibrational, so full of crime and shit like that. You want to stay out of environments like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you gotta go hide in the suburbs and shit, but hey, I'm gonna tell you this: you can't be in the hood neither, bro. In the hood, niggas is scheming, starving, scarcity. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't suggest you to do this, you can't do it nowhere. To be honest, you shouldn't do it. But nigga, you want to go where you can fucking pull up at the gas station and leave your keys in the car. Nigga like, nah. No nigga can do that. Huh. Go to the fucking white people gas station, bitch. I'll show you. But yeah, bro. Energy don't lie, bro. People can feel your energy. When people sad, fucked up, sick, and they see a chosen one, they coming to you, bro. Somebody old, somebody about to die, somebody got cancer or some shit. They see you in public, they coming around you, bro. Just your energy field itself is healing. It's beneficial. Nobody gonna tell you that. Because wherever you go, whatever you touch, it turns to gold. But they're not gonna tell you that because they want the gold for themselves. And that's when you realize you can't let nobody crack the egg from the outside, but only from within, because you are the golden goose. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all leave y'all likes, y'all leave y'all comments, your feedback. I need that. Your 2 cents, if I could cash out. If not, I thy throw thy and thy wish me well. And thy is Bible. Thy is divide. You know what I'm saying? Thy has music, singles on SoundCloud, on the topic. Just type in my motherfucking name, 781-THEDBYZ. I should pop, and you should find a drop. You dig? Hey, download my shit. I don't mind. YouTube, the MP3. You download it for free. I got a couple videos. I'm working on that. I got a couple videos. My cameraman, that nigga stayed a couple states over and shit. But I got a couple videos. YouTube, the MP4. Download my videos too. Fuck with the SoundCloud. You want to splash something on Cash App. You want to invest in the music. You want to see more content. It's $781-THEVBYZ. Any topics, discussions. You want to join the membership. You want a private consultation. Private consultations and to join a membership. $15 down. You know what I'm saying? For the membership, it's $15 down for life. You heard me? All I ask, the only payment after the $15 down every month is dedication, determination, and discipline. That's the only payment I require after the first installment. But besides that, the membership, $15 down, you in this bitch. We're going to exchange information. I'm going to lock in with you, and I'm going to start to water you. We're going to start to water each other. And you know what I'm saying? We're going to start to grow new fruit and veggies and shit as we combine our minds and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing in the tribe. We enriching ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? We becoming more of assets to have more assets and to be around more assets as yourself. But I'm done being a chatty patty, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Y'all already know how I be coming through on the intro and shit, but it's pretty much raining, and I want to get back in this fire to stay warm, because it is cold as a bitch. You know, ain't too many people came back here. I did have one dude come back here earlier, but I feel like the only reason why he came back here is because yesterday they heard me get in the town building this bitch. Somebody wanted to be nosy and see what the fuck was going on. And when I left this bitch yesterday, it was nighttime. When I came back, It was daytime, and it stopped raining for like maybe 5 seconds. Some dude came back here asking me, "Oh, do you know who?" No, bitch, that's y'all same go-to whenever y'all want to be nosy or y'all got some shit I ain't got no business doing, bitch. Or y'all scheming. Oh, you know who? No, bitch, I know you better know your ass don't belong back here, bitch. Get the fuck, bitch. It's my little sanctuary, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I ain't complaining. I'm just grateful that I got a little spot I can call my own. I ain't got a fucking bag of ladies all around the fucking town. You hear me? It's like as soon as you sit down and get relaxed, somebody getting on your ass. Oh, you can't be here. You gotta leave. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm not stealing shit. I'm not breaking in your fucking car. So if you feel like the need that you gotta tell people every time you see somebody sitting outside, but I know some people be scheming and doing some fucked up shit. But you know what? I ain't gonna be no asshole. I'm gonna get up and go. So now I got my own little place. It ain't the apartment that you probably in, but hey, I got my own little apartment, my own little condo, my own little mansion. I'm still working on it, still building it up. I got the foundation sturdy enough to keep me dry, keep me out the rain, and cut down some of this wind too. But like I said, man, once it dry out, the sun probably gonna come out tomorrow. Tonight I'm gonna go look for some more pallets, and then I'm gonna try to get some more pallets, maybe like 2 pallets, maybe 1 or 2 pallets. I'm not bringing no more shit back here. That's too much. And I'm gonna break them bitches down so I can finish making more installments and shit, making this daddy mode solidified. But I got a little bit more I want to say on the energy, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why, hey, you gotta sit back and think about it in hindsight, bro. A lot of your relationships was fake, flawed out, and just bullshit. Cause she probably wanted your energy, or he wanted your energy. On God, bro. You gotta think about it, bro. A lot of people throughout your life, this is what I noticed, bro. As the chosen one, I remember when I was offline, autopilot, and sleep, and I was like peeking my head through the turbulence, waking up, but motherfuckers was doing so much witchcraft and voodoo on me, that shit knocked me back down to sleep. But now I got my energy back strong and shit. I ain't going back to sleep. Nobody can fuck with me. I don't care who living. I don't care if you live in the hype about a time chamber, bitch. I'm not letting you get me. You hear me? I came too far. But this is what I noticed as a chosen one, dog. When I was asleep, oh yeah, everybody loved me. Bitch, I had all the friends, all the hoes. You hear me? Had family, everybody. Come over here too. I love you. You hear me? The day I woke up and I realized, like, hey, niggas don't really love me. They really love my energy. I was like, oh, I gotta stay back off niggas. I gotta fall back. Cause I remember I would see that look in people's eyes in their face, like I would make them do shit. I ain't like I was forcing them. I put a fucking gun to their fucking head. But I would ask people to do shit and they didn't want to do it. And they'll still do it. And I was in my head like, bitch, if I don't want to do something, I don't care how much I fucking love you. I'm not gonna do it. I don't care. Feel me? And I was like, the only reason why they doing it, dog, because they being around this energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got a highlight for this bitch right here, right? My right-hand man came out of town, knocked on my door, told me his daddy in the hospital. After they left Waffle House and shit, came pick me up. I went to the hospital with my man. My man's daddy about to die because he got cancer and shit. Rest in peace to Mr. Joe. You heard me? But my dog daddy died. But when I was going to the hospital, the nigga was damn near about to die, dog. He was plugged up with all these wires in him and shit. And my spiritual eyes, I could see that the wires that's in the hospital plugged up to his daddy was basically like shooting liquid in him to keep liquid inside his body to keep things passing around. But the whole time, as they sticking this citric acid inside his body, he taking his real blood, his real plasma, his real life force essence through these tubes, and it's dripping out him. And I was like, hey, bro, tell his doctor, whoever the fuck his nurse is, come take these fucking plugs out him, bro. If they know we come and see this, man, why the fuck they got him plugged up like this? Could have been gang stalking, or they just wanted to know what I really knew at that time. Everybody was watching me. So I sat down, they unplugged the wires. His daddy's still looking like he in a halfway house from either living or being dead. So I'm in the room, you can see everything starting to glow. So I go put my hands on his daddy, right? His daddy sleep. So I'm just holding his daddy hand. I'm just praying and shit, saying prosperous words. You know, thinking about all the good things he ever did for me, the rides he gave me from school. He got me a little food every time I was hungry and shit. Every time I saw my right-hand man daddy, you feel me? So I'm holding his hand, right? As I'm holding his hand, I start to see he's starting to get some glow in him. He's starting to get some color in him. Like my fucking hand was a color pencil. Like my fingers, matter of fact, like my fingertips, like my hand was a fucking Crayola box, but my fingertips was coloring pencils. So the nigga daddy started glowing and so started getting color. So I was like, oh, now I see my life force essence going in this nigga. Like the same shit The Weeknd said. I forgot what little anime TV cartoon show that was. But he was like, yeah, I've been saving my life force essence. I could bring 7 people back from the dead. Some shit like that he said. You hear me? And I was like, bro, I'm holding my dude daddy hand. I'm holding my man's daddy hand, right? As he sleep in the hospital. Like, man, wake up. Wake up, Mr. Joe, wake up. I ain't about to let you die, bitch. You got me fucked up, bitch. You hear me? I was like, bitch, I already ain't got no daddy. My right hand man, bitch, he don't need to be in the same boat with me. You hear me? Shit, bitch, you gotta keep you alive. So I saw him start to wake up. He woke up, opened his eyes, boom. Crazy. You was about to die, bro. I woke your ass up. I reversed that shit. I called you back from the gate. You didn't even have enough color in your face. But I reversed your shit and I called you back from the gate. And here it is. He woke up. And when he woke up, he woke up like this. And then when he felt me holding his hand, he slowly opened his eye like this. And then went like this. And then he started gripping and holding my hand even more. Like, hey, you ever seen with Rogue dig to Wolverine on X-Men? Nigga, she was holding the fuck out of Wolverine till that nigga fucking regenerative rate started going down. That nigga, cause Rogue was about to die and shit, so all her damage Wolverine could take it because he had the greatest healing regenerative rate, right? Just like the lady named Sarah Palin or Sarah Lee or whatever her name is, they killed her and they took her cells and her cells still was reproducing, bro. That's how strong our energy is as a chosen one, dog. So peep this shit out, bro. So his daddy wake up. He ain't saying much, but the first thing he said was, I'm glad that you here. I'm glad that you here, T. And I was like, damn, nigga, the first thing you say is that I'm glad that you here, T. You ain't even acknowledge your son. And I was like, the whole time, the nigga didn't even care that his son was there, bro. He was glad he was there, but he didn't give a fuck. He was more happy that I was there because I brought his ass back to life off my energy. You hear me? That's why you can't be letting everybody touch you. Because they gonna try to drop off they fucking toxic and they bullshit and run off with your healing ass energy. That's why I don't let nobody touch me. I don't even be talking to motherfuckers. I might give you a head nod, bitch. I'm not saying nothing. Bitch, if you come to me and you say good morning, you can't even get no response out of me orally. I'm sorry. I gotta be feeling very spectacular. But if you walk up to me and you say motherfucking good morning, bitch, all I'm gonna do is probably look at you or give you a head nod, bitch, because I'm not dead. And you're probably trying to cast a spell of death on me. But I'm not mourning anything, bitch. I'm alive and I'm well and I'm beautiful and I'm bright and I'm vigorous and I'm vivid. I'm vibrant, bitch. You hear me? So boom. At the homie daddy wake up, you feel me? I started spitting. I started freestyling. And when I say his daddy went back, bro, let me tell you this shit, right? It was like my right-hand man called me like I work at Papa Lot. Or I work at, not Papa Lot. I forgot the name of that shit. What is it called? 411? Road Assistance? Whatever the fuck that shit is. They got a specific name, but I never really called them niggas. Let's say if your fucking car break down and your battery die on the side of the road. You gotta call them people. That's who they call. They called me. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm like Papa Lot, but in an energetic way. You know what I'm saying? So they called me. You know what I'm saying? His daddy, goddamn, his car died on the side of the road, aka his car, aka his body. He's falling apart, bitch. Call me. They call Papa Lot, 1-800 Papa Lot, 411 road service. This is Vibo. Where's your location? How do you need me? How far are you out? Yeah, I'm on daddy's in the I'll be there in a minute. Just relax and stay patient here. I'll be there. Boom. Pull up. Fucking car on side of the road. Battery dead and shit. I gotta give your ass a jump. Gotta get your shit back online. I gave his fucking daddy a jump. I got his engines back online. Back to normal. You know what I'm saying? To see if he would have left the hospital. He was ready to leave the hospital that day, but they was trying to keep his ass even more because they were trying to steal more organs and blood and plasma and body parts, bro. That's why I don't be going to these hospitals, bitch. That's why I drop OrganicVbyz, bitch. I promise you, bro, I done survived some life and death situations that I should have had a doctor for, bro. But learning how to utilize Reiki and move my energy and knowing how to use sound frequency, light healing, sound healing, crystal healing, water healing, vibrational healing, movement healing. I know how to do all these different calibers. You know what I'm saying? Some of these motherfuckers I'm the master in. Some of them I still got things I got to master. At the end of the motherfucking rotation, bro, I brought my man's daddy back to life, dog. And I started freestyling, right? Bro, the nigga, it was like, let me see how I put it. You know how you could be, somebody could be riding a bike and they hold on to the back of the car? Right, you know what I'm saying? So it was like I was driving my car and his daddy was holding on to the back of the bike. And I mean, his daddy was holding on to the back of the car while he was on the bike. And you know, sometimes you gotta hold on the back of that car till that car slow back down, bitch. Cause if you try to go off that speed, bitch, either your wheels gonna fucking, you done, bitch. Sometimes your bike can't handle that shit. You can feel that shit. So he holding on to the back of the car, going 36 miles with me. 36 miles for me ain't nothing. But 36 miles for him, when the bike can only probably match 15, bitch. You hear me? So it's like, man, he was up. I shot so much electricity in his body, dog. And then he was up. So then, before we was about to leave the hospital and shit, I wrote down on the back of the paper, I gave him breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Snacks, sweet tooths, whatever. And I told him what not to eat. And I gave exactly what he can eat. And it was very affordable. You know, to each his own. Sometimes you can't teach an old dog a new trick. My man's daddy had to lead this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But that was something that the universe showed me as a chosen when I was like, damn, bitch. I remember this one time, dog. I had the fucking video on my old YouTube account. I should have kept that whore. Damn. I'm gonna see if I can go in the archives or go on my email or some shit, bro. It was a bird that dropped from a 4-story building, my nigga. A 4-story building, baby bird. The nigga ain't flap or none of that shit. He just was like soaring in circles and flipping and falling and flopping until he splattered on the fucking ground. 4-story building, bitch. Man, I was like, first thought popped in my head, they were like, oh yeah, it was around COVID time and shit. So, God forgive me. But that shit popped up in my head like, oh yeah, you know, the birds might have diseases and shit. What do we do? And I'm like, bro, that's bullshit. I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking bird flu. Y'all, the government's so fucking evil. They gonna blame some fucking flu on birds. Bitch, just say that y'all made it. Just say y'all made it. Y'all trying to put the blame on some fucking birds. Bitch, birds doing what birds do. They doing everything natural, bitch. You're not taking no Starbucks. You're not getting no vaccines. So how the fuck is bird flu, bitch? Just be real, government. You dick-sucking lying ass, mind-controlling ass, and ain't won't be my mind as hoes. You hear me? Just say that y'all made y'all made the vaccine. And y'all wanted to get rid of niggas. So anyway, 4-story building, dog. Fucking baby bird fall down, spinning and shit, just flop, splatted, you hear me? On the ground, on the concrete. And I was like, oh, I know my nigga not dead. I was like, dog, I hope he's not dead, bro. I hope this baby bird not dead, bro. And I was like, damn, I don't want to touch him. I might get a disease or something. But then I was in my head, God popped up in my head, my Christ consciousness woke up, and it was like, man, what the fuck? Fuck that shit, bitch. If we died picking up this bird because we trying to help it, nigga, so be it. Fuck. I done picked up people that didn't even need my fucking help and just wanted to waste my energy. You know what I'm saying? Like one time, bitch, I was homeless with this other homeless dude. Cause one time I did have like a little homeless tribe, but that didn't last long, and I didn't expect it either. But I you know what I'm saying? They just wanted to be with me because they was eating my energy. But I had this one homeless dude, right? The nigga said he was thirsty, dog. So I had like 3 bottled waters. I gave the nigga the bottled water, bro. The nigga was wasting the water. He was squeezing the water out, wasting the water out, spitting the water out. And I like, bro, Isaiah, dog, I thought you said you was thirsty, nigga. He was like, yeah, bro, I am. But I'm not about to drink all this water. I was like, bitch, you could have swallowed your spit for that shit, bitch. I'm drinking all my water. And I was like, see, that was God let me know, like, bro, you can't cash your pearls among swine. You can't give $100 to a penny. Or better yet, motherfuckers are assigned to you to drain and waste your energy so you don't utilize and catalyze and fulfill God's purpose for why you even have it. Because it's not for you. It's not to do what you want to do with it. It's for God. You can't be selfish. Yeah, you can have things for yourself, but you can't be selfish because, you know what I'm saying? Like one day, bro, this lady, her car was stuck in the sand, about 3-4 feet. The ass of her car poking out, hanging out. The whole front of the car about 3-4 feet in the fucking sand. It should have been about 2 to 4 big ass construction workers or plumbers help me push this fucking car, bro. I pushed the fucking car out by my motherfucking self. On God. And the lady was fucked up in the head. And the first thing she said, she was like, I know you a man of God. I know you a man of God. I was like, yeah, you right, bitch. I got to be. Fuck, to push that car out, I have to be. Fuck, I couldn't be a man of the devil. The devil, see what God gives to us, it's only in one of us. See what the devil try to replicate what God do. He gotta place that synthetic shit in 1,000 motherfuckers. He gotta get 1,000 motherfuckers together and say, yeah, that's a diamond chain. When in actuality, bitch, that's fucking I could go in the back of Walmart by the crafts and art section and I could create the same ass diamonds, bitch. You better get the fuck out here with that shit. You hear me? So boom, dog. I fucking grabbed the bird, right? We going back to the story. So I grabbed the bird, right? But I put a little plastic bag on my hand, like, you know the little plastic bags you get for the produce? I stay with them bitches. Matter of fact, I just got buku today. Where they at? In my little box. So boom, dog. I put my hand on a little plastic bag, right? Where you put the produce in, right? And I scooped the bird up. Fucking bird was limp and shit. He was getting cold. I could feel the color and the heat leaving his body, bro. I could see the color leaving his body, and I could feel the heat leaving his body like a motherfucker. I was like, damn, this nigga feel like a little, what that shit called? A little hand warmer, you heard me? I was like, damn, that big body getting cold quick, though, you heard me? I was like, damn, I don't want you to die, dog. So I started staring at him like a motherfucker, and I just started moving my hand, shaking my hand and shit, like my hand just was on some Addams Family shit, just went crazy and shit. So my hand started shaking when I had him in there. So I was like this. And I was like, you gonna come back to life. You gonna live. I'm not gonna let you die. I love you. You know somebody love you. Like, you gonna fly. You gonna fly. I promise you gonna grow. I promise you gonna live. And then I felt him like moving in my hand. And I was like, he's still trying to come back. But I was like, fuck it, I gotta run my energy the fuck up. So I put some music on. I put that Luther Vandross song. Bitch, when I started going in, I started dancing with the bird in my hand. Bro, picture why the fucking bird plopped up on his 2 legs and stood up. And then he was bobbing his head back and forth like that. I was midway in that fucking Luther Vandross, you heard me? And then as I was going hard and shit, I was hitting them high notes and shit. Hey, this bitch started opening his eyes, bro. And then he started leaning back, rocking forth hard as fuck. You feel me? And then what happened? I was about to put another song on, but it was too strong. I was about to put that song on, right? So advertisement came on and shit. And I just kept on talking to him. And then I looked at him and I was about to give him a kiss on his forehead. The nigga flew off in the fucking tree. I mean, the fucking baby bird ain't even get to fly, but hit the fucking concrete from a 4-story fucking building. You heard me? I picked the nigga up, I scooped him up, I put him in my hand, started dancing, put some music on. The nigga came back to life. He flew off and was singing happy, was chirping like a bitch. I could tell he was like, thank you, Bible, thank you, Bible, thank you, Bible. The same shit that fucking Goku did in Dragon Ball Z. And then, that was the crazy part about it, bro. After I had left that area and I got back on the Wi-Fi, bro, picture why that same clip of Goku saving that baby bird and it flew out his hands popped up on my phone. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck, dog? This shit beautiful. This shit crazy, bro. The way I gotta discover who I am and what I'm capable of, you hear me, and what I'm really about. And this for all my chosen ones because we all got different accolades. You hear me? We all got different supernatural abilities, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, the baby bird, bro, I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna come back to check on that nigga, dog. But I went back to that same spot. And the only reason why I went back, it wasn't to check on him, but it was because I had beat the fuck out of niggas so bad. I was like, these niggas probably gonna either jump the fuck out of me or probably gonna try to kill me. But I was in self-defense once again. So I was like, bitch, let me get the fuck out of town. I went back to Flagstaff AZ, that same college, that same spot where I saw the bird dropping shit. I went over there, I was chilling for a minute. And then something popped up in my head like, damn, I wonder if that bird's still around here. Soon as I said that shit, somebody came out the fucking tree, flying at my head like a fucking torpedo and missile. And I ducked that bitch, right? When I ducked the bird, bro, the bitch had bust a quick ass boomeranging ass U-turn, right? And just was flying in my face and shit. Like, you ever saw like a hummingbird fly? They fly so fast and back and forth and shit. But this bird wasn't a hummingbird, bro. I don't even know what kind of bird it was. Oh, I do know what kind of bird it was. I don't know the name, but I can tell you the descriptive features. Think about looking at velvet or satin, black and blue. I think the top of the bird was black and the bottom was blue. But if you look up Flagstaff AZ birds that's black and blue, you probably will know before me. But I'm gonna go look it up later. But anyway, man, I was just thinking about that motherfucking baby bird. I was like, damn, I wonder if that bird's still alive or some shit. As soon as I said that shit, I had to duck my head. Fucking bird flew at me like that bitch was trying to take me out. And then it was just flying in my face back and forth and shit, back and forth. And I could just tell the bird was saying like, what's up, Bible? I miss you, bro. I love you, bro. Thank you, bro. Like, dang, dog. My mama wasn't even up for a nigga, dog. You was there for me. I was like, hey, bitch, it be like that for me sometimes too, you heard me? And I'm sitting up happy with the bird and shit. And then I was like, I stuck my arm out and he wanted to land on me. But I was too overwhelmed with the whole feeling, because sometimes when you're dealing with animals in nature, you got to make sure your energy is kind of not so crazy and sporadic and all over the place. My energy was so sporadic and crazy and all over the place because I was so shocked to see my nigga, to see the homie, you hear me? And I was like, dang, you remember me, nigga? I was like, oh, bro, this shit crazy, bro. I'm like, brother, as much as humans want to treat me bad and persecute me and shit, I see what Jesus went through, dawg. They say Jesus was persecuted. Nigga couldn't go nowhere without niggas hating on him, bro. And I was like, damn, now I see how I feel, bro. Like, for all the people that hate on me and persecute me and judge me and shit like that, I'm like, bro, the animals don't treat me like that, dawg. So I found out who for me. I'm not fair about it. You feel me? If you's a God person, then I could be a people person. But if you's the people person and you don't have God, then I can't be your guy. You feel me? But I'm done being a chatty patty, man. If y'all want to like, share, comment, subscribe, trash out, I'm about to go ahead and upload this daddy. Whatever battery I got. Y'all see the glow. Y'all see how vibrant I am. Hey, bitch, it's raining like a motherfucker, bro. Look at this shit. It's raining, bro. There's no sun out but the one that's in front of this fucking lens. The one that's behind me, too. But, bro, you see how I'm glowing, bitch? God damn. And I got some good ass sleep. And I took a fire-ass bath yesterday, too. Ooh. And I cleaned up the face, too. I was like, hey, I cleaned that bitch up nice yesterday. I ain't even put no coconut oil on, dawg. I ain't put no moisturizer, no lotion on, and I'm still bringing. But I ain't want to be all in my face. I don't sound like I'm being braggadocious and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, like, hey, bitch, look, I don't own a mirror, okay? So, majority of the times when I see myself is when I'm looking at myself on my phone. I used to be in the mirror a lot, but not in a conceited way. But because I have features I have to take care of. But nowadays, I don't even be in the mirror like that, bro. The only time I be in the mirror to make sure I ain't got no booger, bitch. Because I'm out here. What you need a mirror for, bitch? Unless I'm looking in the water, that's the only reflection I need. I don't care to stare at myself and look at myself like that. Fuck, I got shit to do, bitch. I'm not that nigga narcissist. I ain't drowning, bitch. I'm a life vest, if anything. Remember? But, yeah, man, like, share, comment, subscribe. You want to splash on the Cash App? Do so. You heard me? You want to fuck with the music? Do so. You heard me? Me. What's my name? I'm the and I can only be me. And I will only be the yeah. Simmer. You hear me? Hey, man, y'all have a beautiful, prosperous rotation, dog. Hey, hey. This what I'm eating. Hey. Oh, shit, nigga. Hey, another reason why I'm feeling so good and vibrant and shit. Then I'm checking on my nose, ain't even fucking got me whistling and sniffling. Bitch, my tea I had was rosemary. Boy, I put that ginger in that bitch and some cayenne. And all I've been eating for breakfast. I ain't gonna lie, I've been having some banana chips. And I've been having some pine apples. And some nuts, almonds, cashews, a couple other little pieces of dried fruit. May not know what it is, but dried fruit. No, that's about it. And I'm probably not gonna eat too much this rotation because bitch, it's raining like a bitch. So I'm probably just gonna be teed out, eat the last of these little pineapples. I'm definitely gonna eat the rest of these pineapples because I need that bromelain. I need that bromelon to rinse out my lungs. I am gonna get some mullein. If you smoke a lot, you want to have healthy lungs. You want to make sure you can breathe gratefully and passionately. With all this going on, get you some mullein. I'm going to get some for myself too. But I ain't want to hold y'all because I don't know how long this bitch going to take to upload. But yeah, man. Beautiful as rotation. Beautiful as the messages. Beautiful as subscribers. Beautiful as views. Beautiful as people. Beautiful as communications. Beautiful as connections. Beautiful as comprehensions. And a beautiful God that I have, who is the Most High. All grace, all glory goes to that. Aaliyah. Jackie.